We got 10 Megas Stadium Club, all 2025 UFC. Hope everybody's having an awesome Thursday. Thank you for choosing to spend some of it here with me. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning customer, welcome back. We'll rip all the boxes here. We'll get them shipped out to you within a couple of business days safely and securely in bubble mailers. We'll do a recap at the end for you. If you want to let me know who you're rooting for in the live break, please do. If not, sit back, relax, enjoy the break. We'll rip all the boxes. We got 10 Megas of Stadium Club. We got 1 box of Royalty. Doc G in the house. We'll do the Megas first. Royalty last, of course. Doc G, you know this. First half of the Mega Box case, the first 10 were rough, so hopefully these ones are awesome. There wasn't really anything at all out of the first 10, so hopefully we see 4 or 5 autos out of those and some crazy low-numbered stuff. Croc, what's going on? Again, we're live on eBay Live and YouTube for your viewing pleasure, so if you have any questions during the course of the live break, just leave them down in the comment section on either one of those channels. Again, if you want to let me know who you're rooting for, please do. If not, no worries. Enjoy the break. We'll get started here in about 30 seconds. We'll get started at 11:05. Seal, we are all set, my man. Appreciate you. Jeans for the family, what's up? Rafer, what's up? Croc is here. Doc G is here. All is right in the world. Cavs are rolling. Favorites to win the East. Favorites to win the East. The James Harden pickup looking good. All right, I was thinking we were going to have a big crowd in here, but slow so far. Here we go. Good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. We'll start with the Megas of Stadium Club. Tonight's going to be the Beam Team night, Doc G, for sure. You know it as well as I do. Empty. Oh, without any question. Meatball. Raul Rosas Rose Refractor. Ankalaev. Nazim Sadikov. Gilbert Burns X Fracta. Tatsuro Tyra. Bilal, remember the name. Might be the worst nickname of all time in anything, but definitely in fighting. Definitely in fighting. Bilal, remember the name Muhammad is the single worst nickname I can remember. And coincidentally, he wants me to remember it, so I guess it worked. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, JDM. I feel like they're trying to set up Prates, Jack Della Maddalena. I feel like that's the fight I've been reading about a little bit today. Hamzat Orange. I don't think that's a great fight for Prates. Prates is really good, but Jack Della Maddalena is really good. Not being able to beat Islam is one thing, but I mean he's beat everybody else. I'd be careful what you wish for there. Nate Landwehr, Black Foil, Saeed, and the Diamond. Danny Barlow. Is it done? I didn't hear that. Is it really? It probably should be, but I didn't see that. Roman Kopylov. Ketlin Vejera, 99 orange. So a numbered card. When did they announce that? Today? I just saw Sean Strickland go on his usual rant. I saw some of that. That's about all I saw. Why is it done? Just the logistics of the whole thing? Who said it's done? Who's the source saying it's done? That did make me laugh as well. Oh, it's finalized. It's actually happening. Okay. You were scaring me. I was like, oh man, it's done. I didn't see that anywhere. And I follow like a lot of big MMA people. I was like, maybe I just missed the day. Which is possible. I had a crazy day yesterday. Gilbert Burns refractor. Oop, we missed one there. Charles Oliveira. Ilya X-Fractor's nice. Yeah, everybody thinks they know the card. I don't know. I don't think Conor Nate Diaz is a big draw for me personally. Like, I'd love to watch Conor again, but not as big into Conor as I used to be. I'd like to see Dustin Poirier come out of retirement and do that fight again. And I think he would. I'd much rather see Poirier, Conor 3 or 4. I'd much rather see that than Nate Diaz. But I also don't think Nate Diaz is in the kind of shape to be fighting there right now. Island Perez at a 50. I also never really thought Nate Diaz was very good, which the only thing he really did that ever impressed me was throw the double middle fingers to the crowd and then slap in the triangle. Gold Country, nothing crazy yet. Who you got? Who you got? We just started. We're on the second mega box. We're saving the royalty for last. Danny Barlow. T-Peak. Bo and Hunter Campbell. Nice. I have not seen a single dual auto at a Stadium Club yet, and we've ripped so much of it. Daniel Zaluber, so I would love to hit you that card tonight. Joe Anderson and Yasmin Lucindo. But I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. You were amped up for this break way before anybody else. I'm rooting for you. Mike Breeden. Again, we're doing the same exact break tomorrow night, guys. So if you guys want to come back and hang out. I was originally going to do a big break Saturday night, but we're having a big basketball team party for my kids and all their friends and parents at our house, and we're going to watch the fights. Well, my wife will be mad if I put the UFC fights on, but that's what's going to happen. I'm going to sneak into the other room and just get the TV going where I need it to be. There's nothing else going to be on that night that anybody else is going to want to watch. We'll just see if we have any friends. You're off work Saturday, Doc G? Yuri Jalton. You spent $600 on Bo royalty spots. You hit anything or no? Did you see a base hoofy in that first box? Possibly. There's one right there. Michael Page. Sorry, I don't yell out every single fighter name. You're gonna get all your cards. Can you get the royalty box itself? You know what? You seem like a nice guy. Sure, you can have the royalty box. I have a big enough shipping container for it. Hyunsung Park to 99. Is this your first one, or are you like collecting them? I should ask that before I answer your question, but I already said yes. Nah, you don't have to pay for it. First one? Nah, you're good. You're good. Come on back for a future break. Come on back for a future break. I got you. We'll ship it to you. I just got in some big bubble mailers. Dan Hooker, the Hangman, Barbosa. Some weird stuff going on around. Weird stuff going on around Dan Hooker, but there's Dan. I knew somebody was going to say it. Josh Emmett. You never know what's true when you see it on the internet. But how do I stream on here? Sometimes we do live fills on here. I don't do Whatnot just because of all the people that steal cards from people. Alexa Grasso out of 25. Chrome Orange Auto. That's a big Grasso right there. Out of a mega box. That's nice. I had a feeling we were going to see some stuff out of the megas tonight. Guskov. You got the Grasso spot. You're living large right now. Nice one. How do I stream on here? I'm just one of the approved breakers on eBay Live, so it's very similar to Whatnot. I used to stream on Whatnot. I spent maybe a week or two on there. It just wasn't my jam. I'm not one of the ones that likes to sit there and yell at their customers and tell you how much you need to bid. And, this is a $500 spot. I just list them on eBay. And you guys decide what the spots go for. That way, when we go into the live break, we just have fun. We rip the cards. We enjoy it. You have to be invited. Initially, you did. I think now you might be able to apply. There may be an application process, but it's pretty selective from what I understand. But I don't know. Honestly, I've been doing it I've been with eBay pretty exclusively for 4 or 5 years now. It's a great platform. I just love the auction format. Shoot me a DM, Gold Country. I might be able to help you. Shoot me a message. Corey Sandhagen. He's posturing to try to fight Jan. Yeah, man, you got it. No, you're good. You're good, Doc G. Good. It's an eBay Live. All right, Johnny Walker out of 75. So who's going to win this weekend, guys? Give me your predictions. Joe Pfeiffer. Give me your predictions. Give me your main card, or give me your lock of the week. You guys are UFC people. I'm a big UFC bettor. I like to do a lot of DraftKings lineups. I watch every single fight, whether I catch it live. BSD, that's my main man. Vitor Petrino, Pearl White out of 30. Nice looking card. Fluffy is a lock. I've thought that all week. I don't know. I don't know where I land on it. Because I think Strickland can wrestle with him. I do. I think his defensive wrestling's really good. Uzdemir. Mac Dern. And if you hear Strickland's coach talk, Ilya, he basically says like he destroys Magomed Ankalaev in wrestling in the gym every day. Like I don't know. I don't know what to think about that fight. I think it could be Fluffy just ragdolls him like he's done. It could. I could see that happening. But it could also be Fluffy just, working for takedowns, not getting them, and him just getting jabbed. Fluffy's your neighbor? It's amazing. But it could be Fluffy just getting jabbed to death and T-kicked and just, getting hit with 355 pitter-patter significant strikes. I could see it going either one of those ways, and I don't know which one that I lean towards. I'm gonna have to watch. I'm gonna have to watch the weigh-ins. I want to see how they both look. I know Fluffy was saying like he could barely move for a little while with that injury. Tetsuro Taira, Patty Pimblett. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to get I gauge a lot from how they look and talk and the confidence level. Strickland's a pretty big underdog. And I think. I don't know. I don't know what the UFC wants. Bo Nickel, orange. Ribovics, and a nice Rainier de Ritter at a 75. Chrome rookie, purple. De Ritter, nice one there. Again, royalty be last. We got the box of royalty coming last. What else you got? Who else on the card? Who you got? Who's going to win? Jeff Neal. He's fresh off of booze and drugs. Says he's sober now, ready to actually pay attention. Is he ready? I don't know. Actually kind of scares me. It kind of scares me because he's pretty good, given the fact that he put nothing into it. Armin Sarukian. C-Rod. C-Rod's always a good bet. He's always an underdog. Hunter Campbell, black foil is a nice one. Ulberg and Movsar Evloev. The most boring 18-0 fighter of all time. Arguably. Mike Breeden, MVP, and Sean O'Malley. All right, we got 5 mega boxes left. Where you at, Gold Country Trading? Where's Fluffy live? Where's he from? Is he from Cali? I grew up in California. Is he from California? I feel like I don't know. I feel like I thought he was from California, but I don't know. If he's your neighbor, you should have some inside info for me. When you say neighbor, like your neighbor, or like he lives in your area, and you claim neighbor. I'm not trying to call you out. I'm just trying to get the logistics of it. Is Reese going to beat an old Michelle Pajeda? Ah, man, Michelle Pajeda. There's Virna. Michelle Pajeda, the last couple fights has been... I mean, if you watched his 5 fights before that, he was just an absolute wrecking ball. But the last 2, I don't know. I don't know if he's washed and this is the end, or if he just murders Zachary Reese. Maybe, yeah, that's okay. All right, so the injury, is he good? Are you sure he's good? Because I saw an interview where he said he could like barely even get out of bed for a while there. Curtis Blades, he feels pretty good going in. C-Rod. I'd love to hear that, Gold Country. I'd love to hear that. Fluffy seems like an awesome dude. His interviews are amazing. Seems like a down-to-earth guy. He'd be a great champion for the UFC. Looking great last week. Yeah, he's a great dude. His interviews are great. He goes absolutely ape shit. He just drops the F-bomb, Miranda Maverick. I love it. I love the guy. I actually made my wife watch his last interview. He's just an awesome human being. Early card Miller or Judas. Crispy Carly is like my lock of the night. And Mavov, I think Carly Judas is going to absolutely wreck Juliana Killamilla, but that's a pretty wide spread there. I mean, I think she's minus 800. He doesn't like Strickland. I don't think a lot of people do like Sean Strickland at this point. Strickland is kind of like Strickland's like mini Chael Sonnen. Like Strickland realized like he's not really that exciting in the ring, right? And Chael Sonnen did the same thing, but just years ago. And so he figured out, like, what do I got to do to make my fights more interesting? And Chael just kind of got behind it and was like, you know what, I'll just piss everyone off and I don't care. I can at least take people down and not get murdered in the ring. And Strickland just kind of went the same path. Like, he went full on, like, I'm gonna be the heel, and he's playing the same kind of card, but the reason is because he's not exciting in the ring. And Colby, same thing. Like these guys, I love Chael, by the way. I love Chael. He's like one of my favorite fighters / personalities of all time because he was like the first one to realize it. Like, I'm not that good. Johnny Walker to 25. But all these copycats like Colby Covington and like everybody wants to like take the political approach and like want to try to piss off everybody with everything they say. It's lazy for me. You really want to get people behind you. You want to get fans. You got to be awesome in the ring. And like Sean Strickland, for me, I'm not into like jab, T kick. It's just not my jam. It doesn't do much for me. He's never really entertained me. The only fight he's ever been in that was entertaining was when he got absolutely wrecked by Alex Pajeda. So I would love to see Fluffy just crush him, but I don't know if I think it's going to happen. I don't know. Strickland seems pretty confident, and nobody just wrecks him other than Pajeda. So I don't know. I got to sleep on it a little bit. GSP was backwards, but it wasn't anything cool. Jean Silva, Steven Urseg. Jean Silva's become... It was entertaining when he whooped Izzy, but again, like, Izzy's so washed at this point that I don't even know if I care about that fight. Izzy is so washed. Even Izzy against, like, a Mavov. Like, God. The fall from grace for Izzy has been pretty crazy. I was never an Izzy fan. Like, he never did it for me. I feel like he wrecked old Anderson Silva, and he fought a lot of guys like that were past their prime, and like kind of like taunted them while he was doing it. I don't know. He was never my guy. Yeah, Joe Pyfer body bags is I'm a big fan of his. I hope he does. I don't see him struggling with him because Pyfer really struggles with like pressure and takedowns and Yadong Song refractor. I don't think Pyfer's going to struggle with Izzy at all. But what do I know? I just love this. Love this sport. I've loved it. I'm 43 years old. I was in college. I was a senior in college when the reality show hit. Tatiana Suarez. There's a Magomed Ankalaev auto. It's a nice one right there. On-card auto. I'm not an Ankalaev fan, but it's a nice card. But I was a senior in college when the reality show hit. I had already watched a lot of the stuff with my dad. We watched like the Hoist Gracie and all the early UFC stuff. We rented them on VHS. That's how old I am. That's right. But then when the reality show hit, I just became obsessed. I became obsessed. I loved Rich Franklin. I thought the fact that a math teacher that never played jiu-jitsu or anything else could become a world champion due to COVID in 199 just because he fell in love with the sport and wanted to be a champion and just became a champion. I thought that was the coolest story ever. So I've been a fan ever since. I watch every fight I can get my hands on. The fact that it's now on Paramount Plus makes it real easy for me. It makes me have to not get into all these weird streaming to try to not get a virus on my TV or there's Sean Strickland or whatever, my phone to try to watch the main events. But I've always had ESPN Plus so I could watch the early prelims and the prelims, but there's very few main cards I've wanted to shell out $80 for. Brandon Royval, Brandon Moreno, Rose. So the fact that it's now on Paramount Plus is going to be good for, I think, a lot of fans that just don't want to spend $80 to see the main card, but we'll see. Natalia Cristina da Silva, I was a big fan of her, big investor of hers after the last fight, and just seeing how little damage she wants to actually inflict. Kind of disinterested in general. Yeah, I watch them all. I do tape study. I bet them all. I really like Carly to win. She's my favorite. But I'm split on so many fights, and I got to see the weigh-ins. Michelle Pajeda, Zach Reese is one that I'm just split on. I could see that going either way, dominantly. Same thing, like, I don't know. I could see a lot of these fights. There's a lot of, like, coin flips for me. Peyton Talbot's one of my favorite fighters to watch now. Aljamain, Funkmaster Sterling, Joaquin Buckley, Godinez Gonzalez, and Yuri. Max Holloway. Roman Dolidze. Is he really? I've seen the rumors on that stuff. I don't even care. It doesn't bother me at all. Do your thing. Do your thing. If you're gonna wreck people in the ring, live your life, man. Manel Kopp. Manel Kopp is a problem, man. Mora Tatsuro Taira. I did see the Dan Hooker stuff today. Again, it's social media, so you got to be careful with what you cling to. But yes, I did see it. Victoria Dudakova. I can't wait to see that full Dana White interview. I'm gonna watch that. I always love when they're like, you have to cut Sean Strickland, and he's a big proponent of like, yeah, I'm not gonna tell anyone what to say. He's like, he knows that when he says something, he's got to go back it up, and there's another person trying to punch his face in. So I always enjoy that when people try to get Dana White to cancel his own fighters, and he never does. He's the first to be like, yeah, he's an idiot, but I don't tell anyone what to say. Carl Williams. All right, last mega box. Excuse me, I was sick last week, and I still have this like stupid dry cough. BSD gonna get a title shot, man. I hope so. Benoit Saint-Denis might be my favorite fighter. Gabriel Bonfim is my current favorite fighter. People ask me that all the time. Who's your favorite fighter? If I had to pay a ticket price to go see someone live, it's a toss-up between Gabriel Bonfim and Benoit Saint-Denis right now. Dustin Poirier is my favorite fighter, maybe of all time, besides Rich Franklin, Frank Mir, the old guys. But man, Benoit Saint-Denis is must-see TV. So is Gabriel Bonfim. Sean Silva's getting close for me, and I don't even really like him, but his fights are, you gotta see him. Alex Fajeda. Danny Barlow, Sugar Sean. Man, that's a hell of a card to see. Gaethje Poirier, the leg kick knockout for Gaethje. That was a weird one for me because I love both, but I kind of lean Poirier. I think he's a better fighter, all-around fighter. Yeah, that fight kind of sucked, but Gaethje certainly dominated it. Irene Aldana, Josh Van, Islam. I can't believe Jan Machado Gary is going to get the title shot. It's a wild one. When I paid to go see Aaron Blanchfield, yeah, I love Aaron. Depends who she's fighting, but yeah, I don't want to see her fight Manon again. Melissa Mullins, Chrome rookie auto. So we got 3 autos out of the 10. 2 out of the first 10 of this case, so we're all right with the 3 out of the 10. Melissa Mullins. Miss Mullins. Aaron Valentina would be an interesting fight. Valentina loves to rely on her grappling now. Amanda Lemos. Ilya. So I think Aaron might actually surprise her in that fight because I think she might be able to stay out of the way. Valentina doesn't really scare me on the feet. She doesn't really have, like, knockout power with her hands. Sean Strickland, orange. Dustin. Kai Asakura. All right, we got the royalty box coming your way, guys. Good luck. 1 box. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I hope it's a good one. If you guys love this stuff, you enjoyed this break, you want to come back tomorrow, we are running the same break at the same time, I believe. Exact same time. 1 box of royalty with 10 of those. Let's do it. Man, it doesn't want to come out of there. All right, I got to hold you this box. Make sure you get this box. Whew, there's no seal on there. All right. Empty. Good luck. Ooh. We got a booklet, it looks like. We got some fun in here. We got some fun in here. I have not watched anybody rip royalty, so forgive me if I don't know where all the monster hits are. Empty, empty. All right, man, I'll check it out. Let's see. Forgive me as I kind of peek and see if we got autos or where the hits are. I haven't ripped royalty since last year. All right. You guys want to give me some hints, or you want me to just figure it out? Oh. That's either a blue or a 1 of 1. All right. I feel like it's a couple of base in the front, if I remember correctly. Let's do that. All right. Let's see if I remember. Back 4 numbered base. All right. Let's find out. Make sure I got the right loaders here. 130s, 190s, 108s. Okay. Lions and Tigers and Bears. All right, here we go. First card is out of 99, Islam Makhachev. That one will play. Islam. It's a 99. Looks like a silver hollow. Let's see. Oh, got a little filler here to give us a little block. You might be backwards. Yeah, you might actually be backwards. All right, here we go. We'll block him. Amir Albazi to 15, red. Albazi. Amir. Red. Whoa. Amir to 15. All right. Next one's an auto. We got a booklet in there. I'm going to pull from the back just because I feel like that's the right way to go. Yep. There he is. Michel Pereira out of 99. Michel Pereira. I assume that's fight worn. Star Relics. Not from any specific match or event. Okay. That one's not fight worn, Doc G. Next. Yasmin Yasudavicius, 1 of 25. Dual relic. This one better be fight worn. Big Yasmin fan. Not from any specific match or event. Man, for over $1,000 a box, which is what they're going for now. It's wild to me. Out of 99, dual. Marab, Dawalish, Willie, and Yuri. 47 out of 99. That one will go to random. Marab and Ilya. That also is not from any specific match or event, but that one will go to random at the end of the break. All right. Cool card. Everything else should be autos, I think. We're going to go from the back. Why not? All right. How about Edson Barbosa out of 99. Relic auto on card. Good looking card. Not really a huge chase on the name, but Edson Barbosa, there you go. This one says the signing of all autographs. The relic is not from any specific match. Interesting. All right. That looks different. We're going to start from the front. Here we go. Next up, Adrian Yanez. Adrian Yanez. Gold out of 10. Adrian Yanez, gold out of 10. On card, relic auto. Sweet looking card. Yanez. These boxes are amazing. It is an incredible product. No doubt about it. We got a booklet and 2 more cards. We're going to go this way. All right, the booklet's there. How about Joaquin Buckley, Numancia? Dual relic auto, 22 out of 99, Numancia. And Imperial. Is that Matt Hughes? It's got to be Matt Hughes' hairline, right? That couldn't be anyone else. Or Cowboy Cerrone. Wow. Donald Cerrone. I thought that was Matt Hughes. It's Cowboy. On card. I'm sorry, Cowboy. That's old Cowboy. Wow. Old Cowboy with the hairline. Nice. Cowboy Imperial. Joaquin. So, I mean, a lot of cool cards, but, I mean, nothing with a ton of value yet, if we're being super honest. If we're being super honest, which we always are here, nothing with a ton of value. So this booklet better be legit. We need it to be legit. Royalty collection. There's that. It's gone. All right, last card of the break, guys. Just going to open the booklet and let everybody see what it is. Dustin Poirier. My guy. What an awesome hit. That should be fight one. My all-time favorite fighter. The Diamond, lightweight. 1 of 25. Jumbo Relic booklet. 1 of 25. First one printed. That's awesome. Dustin. Congrats to the Poirier spot. Amazing. All right, that's the hit of the break for sure. Again, we're going to run the same break tomorrow night, guys. Recap coming at you shortly. Ilya and Merab. Let me just double check and see. Appreciate you, Gold Country. We'll get you that box, my man. Let me see if we need to go to random or if that goes to the same spot. Rob and Ilya. Hold on just a second. Looks like we got to go to random here. We're going to go to random either way. Just make sure. All right, here we go. Ilya and then Merab. Here we go. Randomizer on this card. Ilya, then Merab at a 99 dual relic. Ilya, Merab, we're going to do a dice roller, and that's going to tell us how many times we're going to randomize that list. Good luck. We're going 5 and 1 is 6 times. Here we go. Whoever's on top on the 6th roll gets the card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 here. Next one, whoever's on top gets the card. Good luck. Merab DeWallish. Willie, you've got the card. Merab is on top on roll number 6. 5 and 1 is 6. All right, here comes your recap. Again, thanks so much for hanging out tonight. Hope to see you guys tomorrow night. Yeah, same name, man. Same name. Here we go with the recap. Merab and Ilya duel. Edson Barbosa to 99. Yasmin Yasudavicius. 1 of 25. Michel Pajeda. Amir Albazi. Islam to 99 is nice. Dudakova to 199. Johnny Walker to 25. Vitor to 30. Johnny Walker to 75. Hyunsung Park to 99. Island Perez to 50. Ketlin Vejeda to 99. Big hit of the break. Dustin Poirier. Patch. Booklet is awesome. Donald Cerrone to 99 on card. Joaquin Buckley to 99. Dual relic. Renier de Ritter to 75. Melissa Mullins auto. Alexa Grasso auto out of 25 is nice. Magomed Ankalaev auto. And Adrian Yanez out of 10. Patch auto. See you guys tomorrow night for another break. Have an amazing rest of your evening. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.